Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for subscribing to it and for all your wonderful comments and suggestions. So, on popular demand, my today's topic is my emotional journey and what I felt through this COVID-19 outbreak. So when COVID-19 hit China around late December and started peaking in mid-Jan, the government of India did a fabulous job to prepare all our hospitals for this epidemic. But when I got the list of my duties in COVID isolation ward and COVID OPDs, it was really bad. I had all the wrong what ifs coming in my mind. As you all know, we were given alternate accommodation, so we had to pack our bags to come to the accommodation so that we don't take the infection back to the community. And I still remember that day. It was almost a week back now, and I was packing my bag, and all the wrong what ifs were coming in my mind. I was thinking, what if I got the coronavirus infection? What if I get really sick? What if I will not be able to see my family again? And all the scary what ifs. And then suddenly I just saw my family and something really nice struck me. I was thinking that I am going to work to save somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, and somebody's very loved one. And if I was a patient, I didn't want my doctor to think all the wrong what ifs and to be scared of corona, right? So I kept my patience, I kept packing, and I came outside my bedroom. And my mom knew exactly that I was a bit tensed. So my mom told me, "Ki beta, don't worry. You are like God to many people. You are like God's hands to many people. So don't worry, nothing is going to happen to you, so be positive." And I listened to her as usual, and I continued my packing. But when I was leaving, I just kind of hugged her, and like as every Indian mom, she started crying, and even I couldn't control, of course, so I cried a little bit. And then, oh my god, she literally told me, and she treated me like like a child in second standard. She was like, "Oh, wear your gloves, wear your apron, wear your head cap, wear your mask, use the sanitizers, wash your hands regularly." And I had to remind my mom that I am a doctor and I think I can handle the situation very well. And then I left the house and I was in the rickshaw, and I was a bit positive. I had just I was feeling very overwhelmed as well as positive, as well, all the mixed emotions. And I reached my accommodation and I was a bit anxious. So worry is okay, worry is natural. But what is anxiety? Anxiety is something when you overthink about a situation which you have absolutely no control of. I think this is a very important topic that I need to highlight a little bit more. So, see, in daily life, we can do our best. We need not, predict what the outcome would be, and we need not be anxious about it. Because the more anxious we are, the more likely that we do mistakes. So, you can worry, but don't be anxious because it's not healthy. And then I was a bit anxious, I will not lie. I just called up my friends, and I just told them, "Oh, I'm working in COVID-19 ward, I'm very scared." And thankfully and thank God that I have really wonderful friends who motivated me, and I was okay after that. That is what your family and friends are for, right? And then, as usual, I ate my dinner and then I went off to sleep. The next morning, I got up. Again, the scary part. I was a bit worried. I will say not anxious, but a bit worried. So I was fine. For all those who know me, I'm a very passionate about my work doctor. So I usually get up in the morning, I get all ready, and I get all decked up and go to the hospital because I'm all excited for my work. But that day something different happened. I just didn't feel to put any makeup. Yeah, that's why people commented about it and told me in personal also, ki, why didn't you wear any makeup? Why were you not ready? Why did you look so tired? And actually, I didn't feel like it to get ready for Corona. I mean, I don't want to get ready for Corona. Anyways, this topic ahead. Let's go move ahead. So I reached work, and my duty was from 9 to afternoon 3. So of course I had to eat. I had my breakfast. I had a little heavy breakfast. I drank a lot of water because I knew कि if I am in PPE kits then I will not be able to get it off. मैं पानी नहीं पी सकती हूँ, मैं खाना नहीं खा सकती हूँ. So I just had a little bit more. And then I reached the isolation ward. It was scary. It was super scary. My heart was pounding, but still I took a deep breath and put on all my protective gear, my N95 mask, my disposable apron, and my head cap. So while I was tying my hair up with that head cap and adjusting my hair all over, I just remembered this incident where I had read about the nurses in China who chopped off their hair because of this issue, because they always had to tie up their hair and push, adjust their hair everywhere. And I just felt like that for a second, that even I should chop off my hair, but I will not. So don't worry. Then we were sitting outside in the area where doctors are usually sitting and doing their file work. So I took the files, I started working, and then just like that, I forgot about all my worries, and there I was being a doctor in that isolation ward, doing what I was supposed to be doing, working. And so the day went by, my duty got over, and I was fine. I was really fine. So being a surgeon, I actually want to highlight this, So when we do surgeries and if there's a bleeding at any specific point, we take sutures over it, right? So when we take sutures, we just hope that the bleeding will stop right there. So I think the same principle applies in life, that you do what you can and leave the rest. You can do whatever you can, is the maximum that you can do. You cannot control over what happens in your life. You just cannot. So I think that we should learn from this, that don't over think about the situations. And I'll tell you a positive thing, that I was thinking that when this corona thing gets over, I will really not take my life and my time for granted. I will not procrastinate. I will be better. I will be better with my family, with my friends, with my loved ones. So I would like to tell all the people who are working in emergency services, all the doctors, all the nurses, all the healthcare workers, and all the police officers and everybody who's working in these scary times, to do not lose hope, to keep working, and definitely use protective gear whenever possible and whenever it's needed. Please use hand sanitizers. Please wash your hands frequently. So, if they say, it must be true, right? They say that dream without fear and love without limits. I think this is a big lesson that I've learned from this COVID-19, that you should not take your life for granted and you should just keep doing your best. So that's it for today, guys, and I love you, and I will see you very soon with a very exciting new topic. So as usual, comment, give your suggestions, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.